The end of September means one thing in Brooklyn. It's time to get your Atlantic Antic on. For over 4 decades, the streets have been filled with music, food, retail vendors, performances, and a whole lot of antics from the thousands who attend each year. And as if that wasn't enough, the Atlantic Avenue Local Development Corporation, or the AALDC to those in the know, has added something else new to the mix this year, a scholarship fund to help support the educational and artistic development of kids between the ages of 4 and 18 who live in Boerum Hill, Brooklyn Heights, and Cobble Hill.
Well, it's called the AALDC Youth Community Scholarship Program. And here to share more are 2 organizations that will showcase their talents next weekend. First, we welcome Remy Harris, school administrator at Brooklyn Ballet. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And our pleasure. And Howard Ladding, who's the owner and instructor of WMA Karate. Thank you so much for being here, sir.
Thank you for having me.
And also joining us is the Development Corporation's Executive Director, Tammy Ben Eliezer Baxter, and welcome to BK Live.
Thank you for having all of us.
I mean, 41 years. Yeah. I mean,
you've earned the right to come by anytime. 41 years later, just find yourself here.
Tammy, can you tell us how long you've been involved with the organization and what we can expect maybe a little bit different this year?
So I've been the executive director of AALDC. This is my 3rd year as executive director. And the Atlantic Avenue Local Development Corporation has been in existence since 1986. It was formed from local merchants that started the Atlantic Antic and wanted to make some positive changes for the community at large. The Atlantic Antic Festival, that's why we're here. We know it's that time of year, a week and a half away. It gets bigger and better, more programming, more activities, more food, more fun, more stages, a lot of everything and more of everything this year. But we're super excited to bring on a new element and a new theme this year. The youth is our future.
The youth is our future. Well, youth and future, that's all up your alley over at the ballet there. So how did you guys get involved this year, and what can we expect?
Well, Brooklyn Ballet is a community dance organization serving students as young as 3 to adults. Our Next Step Summer Intensive program, which is designed for students ages 8 to 18, offering technique classes in ballet, modern, contemporary dance, character, yoga, and so much more. So the AALDC students participated with us this past summer, and they took those daily classes. So you're going to see some performances, little excerpts from all the stuff we did this summer.
So this is like a recital on steroids, like in front of thousands of people at the end of the summer. Yes. Show what you learned.
Absolutely, and the students are so excited.
And you guys will be out there for crowd control to make sure no one rushes the stage with the karate folks.
Security could be provided.
So please tell us about WMA Karate and what we can expect from you guys in regards to Atlantic Avenue.
Sure. WMA Karate is a center that was created and nurtured for the love of the traditional martial arts from around the world for the purposes of health and wellness. And originally we were a Taekwondo exclusive center, but recently we've opened up to teach a variety of martial arts such as Tai Chi Chuan and Swai Jiao. We also included in our children's program the Martial Arts Summer Intensive, which is how we got involved with the Youth Scholarship Program, and self-defense courses as well. And our youngest students in the school are looking forward to coming up and showing their skills at the demonstration at the Atlantic Antic.
What are some of the benefits that you find for children that take part in martial arts?
Well, I started at a very early age, and I find that it depends on what you see in it, but if anything from physical fitness to a better self-confidence, I have tried to teach students greater focus and attention, as well as showing respect at all times. For me, it was a life-changing experience. So I find it's also at its deepest level as a transformative experience.
So speaking of transformation, Tammy, we know that Atlantic Avenue is sort of like Brooklyn's Boulevard. From like one end to another, you can see the whole spectrum traveling down. But there was, a few years ago, they were saying how Atlantic Avenue, some parts have income that's in parity with like the Upper East Side. So how have those changes affected the fare and just the general feeling along Atlantic and for development?
There's a lot of changes going on, even within this year. People coming to visit the Atlantic Antic are going to see a lot of construction sites in progress. We are hoping they're not going to be working on Sunday, which they probably will not. But a lot of different changes, and it just shows that the Avenue is expanding. It makes it and will make it a very attractive spot for new merchants to come. And we're hoping to welcome all the new development and the new merchants that come into play. It's going to have an interesting dynamic. And we have still some of the merchants that have been there for years and years and years, and we have some
old timers,
yeah,
the Brooklyns who've held in through all of that development and stuff.
Yeah, and they're staying, and they love their neighborhood, and they're staying around. And then you have some new ones that are very, very nice and very interesting that we're going to showcase at the Antic this year as well.
And everybody's playing nice, like the new big kids and the mom and pops and folks who've been there forever.
Yeah, there's a lot of camaraderie. It's a beautiful thing because some of the merchants actually participate right next to each other, depending on the storefront address.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, one of the differences of our festival is our local merchants get to participate outside their storefront. A lot of them bring programming like stages, or they bring their bars out if they're a restaurant or bar. So the interesting thing is some of them are next to vendors and some of them are next to their neighborhood, their neighbors. Yeah. So it's a really great dynamic.
Tammy, can you tell us a little bit about the scholarship program, who's eligible and how can people donate?
Yes, so the AALDC Youth Community Scholarship Program, we completed our first year, and so we gave for the summer programs at certain program partners. This year we were so graciously partnering with Brooklyn Ballet, WMA Karate, Mark Morris Dance Center, and Mathnasium of Brooklyn Heights. The theme for the Antic this year, the youth are our future, it stems from the opening of that program and also bringing to light a lot of the youth programs that are in our backyard, in our local neighborhood. To donate to the program, you can go on our website, atlanticav.org. We have a new mobile event app for the Antic this year through topi.com/app, and people sign up with their social media and download using AA 2015, and you can also donate through that app. And just to support our program, support the community. We're looking to expand with more program partners. I like to think that the Atlantic Antic Committee came up with that theme, the youth are our future, and I think about one of the greatest singers of all time, Whitney Houston, her song, The Greatest Love of All. Yeah. And I think about those lyrics. I believe the children are our future.
You gotta sing it.
Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. I mean, with Brooklyn Ballet, WMA Karate are amazing partners. They're able to expand and open up. And a lot of the families are low income and wouldn't necessarily have been able to attend these programs without our partners and without the program.
That's phenomenal. When can we look for the first wave of those scholarships to come out then?
So this year we already had awarded 23 scholarships throughout the different program partners and candidates, and they already attended in the summer. So at the Atlantic Antic, all 4 partners are performing on the main stage. It'll be starting at 2:30, and it's hosted by 92.3 Amp Radio's DJ Toro. Cool. So a really well-known host to come out and support the partners and the children, which is amazing. And so a lot of the students that participated in the various programs, they'll be up on the stage performing and showing what they learned.
Yeah. That's awesome. I can't wait to see that.
Well, to anybody who has never been to Atlantic Antic, we want to give you a sincere invitation. It is so large. I mean, I think it's literally the largest festival sort of its kind on the East Coast or maybe in the United States. So you said you've never been before, right?
I've never been. So
you have to come.
This year.
All right, let's do it. I'll see you Saturday.
All right. Well, we thank you so much. We do appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There's still time to donate. What's that website again?
atlanticav.org, or you could download topi.com/app and download with your social media links and enter AA 2015, and you can find the donate tab.
All right, it's
Okay.
for the kids.
It is such a big,
Kids.
festival. So many people come out to support, so
Right.
many vendors, so many performances. So make a day of it.
There's big turkey legs too.